in here where I will say on the breath, and at that time all the voices stop, and we'll just be doing it in silence because that feels a little different than it does when we're singing. I may do men's voices and women's voices so we can hear the difference between that. But we're going to start dancing in a circle. Let's get us in a circle. No more dancers?
Oh, there's more.
Must be some more dancers. Here comes another dancer. Yay. You can't do it wrong. Just walk forward and back and forward and back. Anybody else? If you decide to join us, just come and join the circle at any time. Okay? Come in closer. That's one thing. We'll start in close, and so on that last turn after on the second, Muhammad Arusilian, you need to get back to this place. Let's keep that so that we're ready to go back since this is the dance that starts going back. Okay? Ready? And everybody sing along. Oh yeah, go ahead.
This is a very simple melody, and a lot of you have wonderful voices and are able to harmonize, so bring in any harmonies that you feel inspired to bring in. We welcome that.
La ilaha illallah, la ilaha I guess it's on the next one. Okay, thank you. So I'm going to talk about the spiritual energy and about the dances and the international peace part about the dances. We've heard a little bit of the history and a little bit of the elements. I hope you got a feeling for the differences between the first dance that was a fun, lively, opening the way dance, and the second one that really was a dance of praise to God. And so I think in terms of spiritual energy, in terms of the peace created, because the dances were intended to create peace in the world. And I was thinking about 3 levels. And there's a level that we feel ourselves. The reason that I'm involved in Dances of Universal Peace, one of the big reasons is because I find it brings me to my center, to that center of peace myself. And I think that living in this world, that's sometimes hard to do, and it's something that can bring me back. And when I'm at peace and when I'm in my center, I can impart that peace to other people. So the dances for me are one way that I bring myself back. They are a form of prayer, a form of meditation for some of us that do it. And so that's one of the reasons that it brings peace, because we know that if we're at peace, then that sort of transfers itself to other people. The second part is sort of the outward ways that the dances of universal peace are used. They are all over the world. They've been used in citizen diplomacy and when it was the Soviet Union. They've been picked up by the peace movements all throughout since the 70s when they were created. They've been in the Middle East, in South Africa, used as direct citizen diplomacy. People get together and dance, and they come to a better understanding. I think that we're living now in a global society, and even though there's a lot of difficult things about that, there are a lot of us that are seeing us more as global citizens. And in being a global citizen, we have different beliefs and different faiths that we practice, but there are some underlying tenets, like there is no God but God, which are common to most of the faiths of the world. And so using the holy mantras, sacred mantras of all the dances from across the world, or the traditions from across the world, and putting them into dances and singing them and dancing them together, creates that feeling of understanding globally. And the last one that I wanted to mention is that sort of numinous thing, and the top of the little spiral, there's a thing called numinous. And I think, one of those things to me that means is that when we dance together, when we pray together in any way, and the dances I find a very powerful way to do that, we create an energy field, and through quantum physics and all the science advances, we're finding that energy really is important in the world.